Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurun Militam Ena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Today we are going to discuss about the topic why the holy name of Lord is very important in the age of Kali, and why that method is so sublime in this age. It is said in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 12, Chapter 3 and Shloka 52. Krute dhyayato Vishnu tretayam yajato makhe dvapare paricharyayam kalo tad harikirtanat. That means in Satya Yuga the people were living for 1 lakh years. So the method of achieving Lord in that age was doing a dhyana, doing meditation and going in jungle, because that time they had a time. So that was the method to achieve the Lord. Tretayam yajato makhe. In Treta Yuga, the people were achieving the Lord by doing yagya, because the lifespan was 10,000 years, and the pure brahmanas were available, the pure ghee available, cow was available, so we were getting the pure ghee and they were pouring the ghee in the yagya kunda and they were doing yagya for invoking the blessing of the Lord. Dwapare paricharyayam. In Dwapar Yuga, the same method was achieved. The same thing was achieved just by doing the worship of the Lord in deity form. Kalo tat hari kirtanat. As in Dwapar Yuga, people were living for 125 years or 1000 years. Kalo tat hari kirtanat. In Kali Yuga, the same can be achieved by chanting the holy name of the Lord. So it is stressed why chanting the holy name is important, because people live only for hardly 100 years in the age of Kali. Then stress is given in Bruhad Naradiya Puran, chapter 38, verse 126, and also in Chaitanya Charitamrut, Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, chapter 6 and verse 242. It is said, Harer Nam, Harer Nam eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, nasteva gatiranyatha. That means the name of Lord Hari, the name of Lord Hari and the name of Lord Hari is the only way, is the only way, is the only way. Kalo nast, na asteva, gatir anyatha. In order to progress in spiritual life in Kali Yuga, there is no other gati, there is no other way, even except chanting the holy name of Lord Hari. Then Srimad Bhagavatam also stressing about this Yuga Dharma in 11 canto, chapter 5, verse 32. It is said, Krishna Varnam Atvisha Krishnam Sangopanga Parshadam Yagge Sankirtana Yajanti Sumedasam. Yagge Sankirtana Pray Yajanti Sumedasam. Krishna Varna Atvisha Krishna. Krishna will come, but not with the same color as a monsoon cloud. And he's, of course, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Sango Pangastra Parshadam. He will come along with his associate and he perform Yagge Sankirtana Praye, the Yagya of the Kali Yuga. He will perform the Sankirtan Yagya. So this is stress is given. Lord himself, Supreme Personality of Godhead, coming and performing Sankirtan Yagya. So that's why it is so much stress is given in the Kali Yuga, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. And also chanting of the holy name of the Lord so practical. There is not particular time is required, not place is required. There are no any rules for chanting of the name. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself say in Antalila, chapter 20 and verse 6, he said, and also this is a Shikshashtakam verse, Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatrarpita Niyamitas Samayena Kalaha. There is no rule, there is no time, there is no particular place for chanting of the holy name of the Lord. It is so practical in Kali Yuga. we don't have to sit in some, postures where, and you're looking at your tip of the nose. Some of the yogis, they do, and control the breathing. So it is not at all required. It is so practical in the age of Kali. And Srimad Bhagavatam also ends with this beautiful verse. Nama Sankirtana Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Shamastam Shamasnastam Namami Harim Param. Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 12, chapter 13 and verse 23 talk about this. That congregational chanting of the name of the Lord Hari will destroy all sinful reaction. And then in Kali Santran Upanishad, because if it is a Treta Yuga or Dwapar Yuga, or it is Satya Yuga, one has to take recommended, prescription as per the Vedas for that world to achieve the Lord. So for Kali Yuga, if you want to know what is that recommended prescription, it is given in Kali Santran Upanishad. And it is said, it is on the counter available. Sometimes we say, OTC medicines on the counter, So it is said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Iti Shodashaka Nam, Kali Kalmanashanam, Nato Partar Upaya, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. The 16 names of Lord Krishna or Hari, Kali Kalmanashanam, it destroyed all the kalmasha or all that contamination in the age of Kali. Kali Kalmanashanam, contamination in our heart or contamination in the Kali. And Nato Partar Upaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. If you go to all the Vedas, you will not find such a powerful method. So chanting of this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, it is recommended in the age of Kali. So it is my humble request to all of you, please make the habit of chanting Hare Krishna mantra. If you have mala, that is great. You can count, we use the mala having 108 beads, so we can chant on that, this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.